Hey folks, this is Gabe with Security Baron, and you're not losing your keys again, are you? Well, today we're gonna review the Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker. Maybe it can help you out. In today's review of the Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker, we're gonna look at some pros and cons, its design, feature set, before looking at the setup process and jumping into that mobile application, the Cube tracker, to make sure you have all the information you need to make the right decision. If you'd like to see a list of our favorite Bluetooth trackers, Google Security Baron Best Bluetooth Trackers. If you have a question about today's review, leave us a comment and I'll get back to you. Let's kick off today's review of the Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker, looking at some pros and cons, beginning with the pros. Now it has a 200-foot range, integration with Amazon Alexa, and really high iPhone reviews. Now on the flip and con side, it doesn't integrate with Google Assistant and has significantly lower Android reviews. Moving into the design of the Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker, you'll note that it's a perfect 42 by 42 millimeters, 6.5 millimeters thick, and about 9 grams or half an ounce. Now its perimeter is metal, and the middle of it, most of it, is this hard plastic that's rugged, ridged, really gives you a feeling that it can withstand a lot. And it can. It is completely dust tight, it can be immersed in water, and it can withstand temperatures from -4 to 150 degrees. So it's pretty solid. On top of that, they even thought to keep this little hole in there for your key ring so you can just slide it right on. Now in terms of helping you to find things, it's great. You have this Cube logo in the middle, which serves as a button. So if you have your keys but don't know where your phone is, you can tap on this button and it'll ring your phone. The inverse of that is if you want to ring this, you're going to hear it because it has a 160 decibel siren. So you can actually use the range, which is 200 feet, to find it once you've lost it. On top of that, you can use this for a long time because the battery is actually replaceable. Now the battery should last about a year, but instead of having to buy an entire new Bluetooth tracker, you can just replace the battery in this one. It's more sustainable and cheaper for you. So overall, we really like the design on the Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker. All right, hold on, wait a second. I hope you're enjoying today's review of the Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker. You want to be kept up to date on the newest in smart bulbs, smart plugs, Bluetooth trackers, and smart home security. Subscribe to our channel. We're dropping new hot content weekly. All right, let's get back to the video. Now that we've talked about the design of the Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker, let's talk about its feature set, beginning with that most important feature, actually finding the device. Now, we've already mentioned that you have a 200-foot range and a 160 decibel siren. What about when you've gone beyond that? Well, this is where you're gonna say, I've lost my keys in the mobile application, and then it alerts everyone else with the Cube mobile app that your device has been lost, and anyone who comes within 200 feet of your keys will send you a message saying this is where they are. Now they don't know that they've helped you out, but they've definitely done so. So that's a really great part about the Cube Bluetooth tracker, is that community network. Now it's not the largest community network out there for any Bluetooth tracker, but Cube does have a decent amount of market share. Now, when it comes to using it in your home, if you just need to find your keys, you can actually integrate it with Amazon Alexa. So you can say, Alexa, find my keys, and it'll ring your Bluetooth tracker, that Cube Pro, and you'll be able to hear it unless you live in a really, really big house. Now, the final thing and the most practical thing I think for the Cube is its ability to serve as a shutter. So you can set up your smartphone on your bookshelf, and you don't need to use a selfie stick because you can just press on the Cube button in the middle, right on that logo, and it'll take the picture for you. So overall, the feature set is pretty broad for the Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker. Let's talk about the setup process with your Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker. Now it's pretty straightforward. You're going to make sure you have the mobile application Cube tracker downloaded to your phone. From there, you're going to want to have an account set up and hit add new device. And when it asks you which one, you say the Cube Pro. Now, once you start that process, it's just going to ask you to make sure your Bluetooth is on, where you can press the button on the Cube and it will recognize it, they will sync, and you're ready to go. It's that easy. It will take you less than 3 minutes. Overall, very straightforward, simple process of setting up your Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker. Now that we've set up our Cube Pro tracker, let's check out the mobile application, Cube Tracker. Now, this is where you're gonna be doing all the heavy lifting in terms of receiving notifications for Community Find and turning on that shutter feature when you wanna take a selfie. Now, what's interesting about the Cube Tracker app is that there's such divergent reviews when it comes to the Android store and the Apple store. I mean, in the Google Play Store, that's a 2.8 out of 5-star rating, with many of those reviews saying that they just simply cannot connect with the Bluetooth tracker, which seems to be a pretty important element of any Bluetooth tracker. Now, on the other side, in the Apple App Store, it has a 4.8 out of 5-star ratings. So let's go ahead and check that out on my iPhone 10. Here I am checking out the Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker on the Cube Tracker mobile application. Now you'll note here it's pretty bare bones application. You have the Cube Pro, my current location underneath it. You see a picture of me holding the Cube Pro below. In the upper left-hand corner, you'll know there's an add button. So if I hit add, I can add the Cube, another Cube Pro, a Cube Shadow. And let's just look at what you can actually do in terms of the primary function of a Bluetooth tracker, finding your device. So if I hit find on this page, so there you are, you can hear it, but it also works in the opposite direction. If I want to hear or find my iPhone, I can just double click on the button that says Cube. And not only does it make my phone go off, but it actually flashes my flashlight. So it makes it a lot easier to find, and that's a pretty cool element. So overall, I'm a fan of those two elements. But what you really need with your Bluetooth tracker is that community. So if I go beyond the 200-foot range, I actually will tap on Community Find, and it really sends out that rallying cry for everyone who has the Cube app to help me find wherever my keys are. And that's really useful, and that's what you want. You want that map telling you where it is, where your keys are, and helping you to find it. Now, that's, of course, the primary functionality. There's another functionality. You can use the camera at the top of the page to actually open up that shutter function. So if I wanted to take a picture, so here I am, I want to take a picture of myself. I don't have to use my actual phone. I can just tap on the Cube logo and the button, and there I am taking a picture. So there you have it. You're not getting a super beautiful, aesthetically pleasing mobile application, but you're definitely getting what you need out of your Bluetooth tracker with the Cube Tracker mobile app. Let's talk about integrating your Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker with the Amazon Voice Assistant. Now, it's a pretty straightforward process to set up. You'll go into Skills in the mobile application for Amazon. You'll search for Cube, and then you'll just link your two accounts. That part, straightforward. But what about the daily utility of using the Amazon Voice Assistant to find your Cube Pro? Well, this is what it looks like. Alexa, open Cube Tracker.
Welcome to Cube Tracker. You can ring your phone by saying, find my phone, or you can ring your Cube device by saying, find my key.
Find my key.
I'm ringing your Cube key.
So you see that it works, but it's a little bit of a process. It's not really as easy as you find with some of the other Bluetooth competitors out there when they integrate with Amazon or any other smart platform. So that's my thought about integrating Amazon Voice Assistant with your Cube Pro Tracker. All right, we've given you a lot of information on this little Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker, but you want to know, is it the right one for me? And I'll say this, if you want a durable Bluetooth tracker with 200-foot range, 160 decibel siren, and a replaceable battery so you don't have to buy a new one every year, that is a pretty solid option. Now, if you're an Android user, you may have some issues with connectivity, and you want to keep that in mind, and it isn't the largest community network out there on the market. That being said, for under $30, you get some pretty considerable utility out of the Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker. So that concludes our review of the Cube Pro Bluetooth tracker. If you appreciated today's video, please give us a like and hit that subscribe button. As always, this is Gabe Security Baron, be secure.